The senior gun producer in the U.S., Remington Outdoor, has registered for bankrupt in the wake up of plummeting turnover. The company, based more than rather than 200 years back, registered for bankrupt protect to cut transactions in its creditors. Remington's head finance official told the business's turnover omitted considerably in the year up its bankrupt, trial papers show. The filing comes among crisp demands for more gun monitoring in the U.S. A survey at a Florida top high school in February has restored the discussion on gun monitoring, and on Sunday hundreds of thousands of protesters took to the gateway of U.S. cities. Several U.S. retailers include grown the age range for specific gun purchases to 21 or stop-sock semi-automatic arms. He's enticing to recite Remington's Bankrupt, happening in the midst of against gun protests and following the bankrupt of competing foal in 2015, as a mark how America's gun civilization might not be as unapproachable as it seemed. But several cautious is guaranteed. For A, Remington has had lot of problems of its own manufacturing, consisting errors in finance statements and defective means. It is confident, on chains Love Walmart and Dick's Sport Consumer Goods, that our fight for customers in each class as trading manners change on the internet. Later down there is the business's common losses and more than rather than $1 bn, pound 700 meter, in obligation, folded on by proprietor Cerberus Equity Control for 10 years of acquisitions. Remington's turnover did drop noticeably recent year, acrobatics to $603 meter, on part which the company netted in 2013. But largest analysts believe house since buyers are less than concerned on the opportunity of new gun restrictions with U.S. CEO Donald Trump card took office space. The reorganization schedule the company announced is set to wipe away out lot of the business's obligation load, and meantime the company, by new owners, is to go unoperational. Remington's Head 11 filing is hardly to be the end of the history. The FBI machined a recording quantity of backdrop checks on gun purchases for the poll year in 2016, but the bet of backdrop checks immersed next Mr. Trump card's poll. Analysts say more than Americans were purchase guns 2 years ago since they afraid a probable Hillary Clinton chairmanship could porter in gun monitoring policies. It is mind how gun turnover slow following Mr. Trump card took office space since gun film goer usually do not terror a republic CEO will try to deny them of their constitution law to carry weapon. Remington, top named for its rifles and shotguns, was based in 1816. In trial papers registered in Delaware, Remington's head finance official, Stephen Jackson, told the business was possessing challenge meet requirements of its lenders as an outcome of decreasing turnover. For the bankrupt trial, the business will remain in industry. In largest U.S. Head 11 bankrupt processes, the borrower proposes a reorganization schedule to support its industry and pay creditors above a time of period.